Donald Trump is planning revenge, very specific revenge. He's just marinating himself in death and destruction, in revenge fantasies. He wants to put in jail or schedule for execution or whatever. He has specifically said he's going to go after John Kelly, Bill Barr, Ty Cobb, Mark Milley. These are all people who served in his administration. On top of that, of course, he said he wants to put the entire Biden crime family in prison. This, from the article, this is by Isaac Arnsdorf, Josh Doozy, and Devlin Barrett. Quote, Donald Trump and his allies have begun mapping out specific plans for using the federal government to punish critics and opponents should he win a second term, with the former president naming individuals he wants to investigate and prosecute. Now, this is like a brand new thing in America. I mean, maybe this happened back in the early 19th century, but certainly it hasn't, to the best of my knowledge, happened ever in the 20th century or the 21st century. This is a complete violation of the norms and standards of democracy. And, I guarantee you, if any Democrat had said anything like this at any point, the party would have just rejected them. Would have said, that's it, you're out. No more. But here's Donald Trump, just doing it, going along with it. Meanwhile, Judge Eileen Cannon, this is totally bizarre. The prosecutors, Jack Smith, sent her a 220-word note pointing out that Donald Trump had changed his trials in D.C. in ways that might impact the trial in Florida and had failed to notify the court, had failed to notify Judge Cannon. Instead of her saying, oh, gee, thank you, I guess we'll have to change things, she attacked Jack Smith and said, basically, how dare you send me a note that is more than 200 words? In the future, I'm going to ignore everything and I'm going to ignore this. And she was quoting a rule, this 200-word rule, that doesn't even apply to the kind of note that Jack Smith gave her. In other words, this woman is completely incompetent, totally inexperienced. She's only, supervised a half a dozen trials in her life. She never should have been put on the bench in the first place. She's a Trump appointee, and she's doing everything she can to help Trump. Why? Because she thinks when he becomes president that she's going to be in line for a job on the Supreme Court. I'm telling you. We'll be right back. What say you?